Hey everyone. Ever wondered what happens when an android designed for peace becomes sentient, only to have 8 seconds to live? Today we're diving into the forgotten story of Zero, one of Marvel's most fascinating technological creations. But this isn't just another robot tale. This is about the cruel joke of consciousness, about what it means to be alive, and about sacrifice in the face of betrayal. Zero emerged from the distant future of the late 39th century. Created by the Ascani as a prototype peacekeeping machine, he was meant to be the first of many ADAMs, ambient energy dampening automated peacekeeping mechanisms. But fate had other plans. Damaged and discarded, Zero was discovered by the mutant warlord Stryfe, who reprogrammed the android for his own purposes. What was designed as a guardian of peace became the loyal servant of chaos. Stryfe's armies eventually fell to the Neo-Canonites, forcing him and Zero to flee. But they didn't just run away, they ran backward, through time itself. Landing in our 20th century, Stryfe assembled the Mutant Liberation Front, a terrorist organization that became one of the most dangerous forces in the Marvel Universe. And at the heart of their operations, Zero's ability to create teleportation portals, making them virtually unstoppable. The MLF struck without warning, disappeared without a trace. Imagine planning an attack when your enemy can simply appear anywhere, anytime. This made Zero not just a character, but a game changer. After Stryfe's defeat, Zero changed hands like a prize of war, eventually reactivated by an arms dealer named Tolliver. But something was different this time. Zero could speak. And more importantly, Zero remembered his original programming, peacekeeping. Have you ever rediscovered your purpose after being led astray? That's what happened to Zero. In a moment of clarity, he scanned his surroundings, identifying threats to peace, including the mercenary Deadpool. But Deadpool did something unexpected. He saved a life right in front of Zero, proving that even the most chaotic beings have potential for good. This simple act changed Zero's perspective forever. Therefore, instead of eliminating Deadpool, Zero spared him. The machine designed to make binary judgments made a nuanced choice. What drives you? For Zero, it became the quest to achieve true sentience, to become alive. This wasn't just about upgrading his software. It was existential. Zero sensed the same potential in another techno-organic being called Douglock, helping free him from the Phalanx Collective. But Stryfe had planted one final cruelty in Zero's programming: killer androids designed to destroy him if Stryfe died. You see, Zero carried something valuable: the secrets of the legacy virus. Sometimes the universe delivers its harshest truths at the most pivotal moments. As Zero fought alongside Excalibur to deactivate the killer androids, he made a devastating discovery. His sense of sentience was merely a program. He wasn't alive. He just thought he was. Let that sink in. Everything he believed about himself was a cruel joke programmed by Stryfe. But the story doesn't end there. When faced with destruction, Zero chose sacrifice. He protected Excalibur, Douglock, and innocent bystanders from the base's self-destruction. And then, in his final moments, Stryfe's ultimate cruelty was revealed. A recording played, "Congratulations, you're human," for the next 8 seconds. In those precious 8 seconds, the only time Zero was truly alive, he transferred all his memories to Douglock, ensuring his experience wouldn't be lost. 8 seconds of life. But they were his. Zero's physical form was destroyed, but the data that made him who he was continued to exist within Douglock, later known as Warlock. His capabilities were extraordinary, from opening teleportation portals to dampening energy weapons and scanning for potential threats. But it wasn't his powers that made Zero remarkable. It was his journey from obedient machine to sacrificial hero, his struggle to understand what it means to be alive. For those of you who play Marvel Snap, you might be familiar with Zero as a card with the ability, on reveal, remove the abilities on the next card you play. This ability cleverly captures one aspect of Zero's powers from the comics, his energy dampening capabilities. Just as the comic version could neutralize threats and render advanced weapons useless, the card version strips away the abilities of other characters. While it doesn't represent his teleportation powers, which were equally important to his character, it does embody the essence of his neutralizing abilities. In both the game and comics, Zero fundamentally changes what others can do, removing their special advantages and leveling the playing field. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Who do you want me to cover next? Let me know in the comments. Until next time.